Good morning, everybody. Did you go do something this weekend? Did you do something this weekend?
Yeah, I sleep with my grandkids.
Hey, grandbabies. The root of my pain. Outreach ministry.
Yeah.
Say good morning to y'all this morning.
Good morning.
Hey, hey, hey. Are you ready to change, y'all?
Are you ready, y'all?
They gonna do something.
Go do something. I can't sing like Sherry, but honey, I'm gonna do my best, girl. I'm gonna have fun. Baby, God, joy comes in the morning.
You better know it.
We have joy right here.
We got joy
in the Soul's Right House. Hey.
Soul's Right House. Soul's Right House.
Get it, Sherry.
Hey.
No, Sherry.
We wanna thank Pilot for this awesome coffee this morning.
All right.
Don't you love when it's free?
Girl, when it's free. Look, when it's free, my cup over there, I forgot it. So I had free tea this morning. Yeah. Go do something, y'all.
We're gonna learn how to write a book today.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Charles.
Hey.
Shanta, good morning, babies.
Good morning.
Hey.
Hey.
We want to say good morning to everybody.
Good morning.
It is always a pleasure seeing everybody.
Yep.
We got to move this camera around. I'm always moving stuff. Yes, I can't help it.
Here I am.
But y'all, good morning to everybody.
Good morning.
We just want y'all to know, first of all, did y'all do something this weekend? What did y'all do? I want y'all to hit me up and tell me what you did. Good morning, Shanta. What you do up there in St. Louis this weekend, girl? I know you went to church. You know what I'm saying? That's my sister right there. I'm coming up there. I want you to be the ambassador for St. Louis to bring the Root of My Pain praise musical up there to Grace. We getting ready to work that out, girlfriend. You know, I got to let that snow pass, though, Tanya. You know what I'm saying?
Girl, I know what you mean, honey, because the ankle didn't make me nervous.
Knee deep will just really take
no. Like,
but no. God do it. He'll do it.
Yes, he will.
He in it.
What's going on, everybody? We got our call-in number. We're gonna be taking some questions of some people that have some questions about publishing a book. We're gonna jump right in it today. We're not gonna play around today.
No playing.
But I want you guys to know that we are working very diligently to help you guys learn how to publish a book. That is so important to me.
Yes. And you're never too old to learn.
You are never too old to learn. I'm here to tell you guys, we have accomplished a lot together. Yes. She and I have. We've this journey has not been easy, but we made it.
And we still here.
And we still here.
By his blood and his love, we still here.
We still here, y'all. Mm-hmm. And I'm proud of that fact. She and I, as I stated, we have been through a lot of things together, and we based on the things that she's been through with her losing her mother. I'm typing in here in the notes, you guys. Getting ready to pull up something so we can get started here.
I'm over here.
Yeah, that's right.
By her side, like we probably said a long time ago. We said we're gonna stay by our side no matter what. So here I am.
Here I am.
I'm not surgically attached, but here I am. Favorite guy.
But you guys, we're gonna tap right in today on publishing a book. I'm really excited about that. Now, one of the things I want you guys to know, we got a board here today. Hey, we done moved up like the Jeffersons.
Ooh, yeah.
But what I want you guys to know is that in publishing books, it is really simple. We are publishers through Amazon. It is real important that you take the time to publish through something that's credible, especially when you get into self-publishing. My first goal is to let you guys know to go to KDP.com. When you go to KDP.com, the first thing you're going to do is either you're going to set up an account, or if you've already got one, you're going to sign in. All right. That's the first goal. That's the whole first step. And you saying, okay, I'm going to publish a book, you guys. And I am serious about publishing a book. And that's all God is saying is, are you really serious about publishing a book? Because if so, you're going to be able to get right here to KDP, which is Kindle Direct Publishing. That's taking you straight to Kindle. You may decide that number one,
both.
You can do either one or you can do both. You can decide to do a paperback book, and then once your paper book is completed, turn right around and say, yes, I want to do an ebook and put it on out there. Now, let me tell you what's really great about Kindle Direct Publishing. Where's my other? Let's see, oh, here it is. Let me tell you what's really good about Kindle Direct Publishing. Royalties are paid monthly. Okay, so you set up your account to get paid monthly. Or you can set up your own website where you can pay through Square or Cash App, etc. So there's other payment methods, but you get your money faster when you set it up on your own website, and then your money comes to you, and then you order the books. The thing about KDP is they keep up because they get their cut, and then you're getting your books all across Amazon, which is in other countries, which is really important, is for you to go to KDP and always connect to the community page. There is a community page or community tab on the top of KDP's website once you sign in. But always go to that community tab, because the community tab, number one, is going to align you with other writers. Amen, Tanya?
Yes, amen.
Number two, is going to let you know different things and things that you can do to get your book out there and bring awareness to your book and get some tips and some tools. And everything is about tools, y'all. Don't be afraid of tools. This is super important, okay? So the first thing you're going to do is go to KDP. You're going to set up your account by logging in through your Google account, Facebook, and then you're going to sign in. And then once you sign in to KDP, what is so awesome about KDP, let me open up another page here, y'all. Okay, we got KDP. So I'm getting ready to go to KDP myself, and I'm going to show you guys something. Well, I thought I would. Oh, why has he got that right there? Take this out. KDP. See, my eyes pick up on stuff really fast when I see something that ain't right. But as you can see here, I got the board up for you guys so that you can sign in to KDP. And that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm signing in to my account. For those of y'all that are just tuning in, if you're wanting to learn how to publish a book today, if you can take a few minutes to just set up your account. I'm going to walk you through the steps, and it's so simple.
I'm logging into on my computer. That's why y'all don't see me. Because there are, we're all new to this. And we're all new to this.
Yes.
And I'm in the learning stage too. So, if you have any questions, ask Miss Sherry. Right now, my book is kind of delayed because I had an issue with the back cover. It's complete.
And I'm going to show her some tools. See, some tricks to sometimes putting in too much information, which I'm going to show y'all.
I'm over here.
Yeah.
I'm right over here, y'all. So I'm right here. I haven't left y'all. I'm just right over here.
So what I want you guys to see is that all you have to do is log into your KDP account. And when you log into your KDP account, you're going to be right here on KDP. And I'm just going to walk you through these quick steps real quick so you and I can be on the same page. And what you are currently seeing is the KDP Kindle Direct Publishing website. And up here you see the bookshelf, you see reports, you see community, and then you see KDP Select. As you get in here and you start reading what all this is, it's all about you're being yourself and getting in here, and these are the steps that will walk you through your book. So you can either do a Kindle ebook or a paperback. Okay. Remember the other day when I was here, I started the book Teaching You This Today. Are you listening? My book is already on the Kindle bookshelf. So I've already created my cover. And as you hit continue setup, and I'm going to walk you through this real quick. is it allowed me to know that I did my book in English, and all of your tabs will be right here. So you just follow whatever it's asking you right here. You read everything, and it's going to tell you what it needs. It says language. So whatever language you want your book in, English, German, French, Spanish, you put it in there. Okay. It's going to ask you for your book title, your subtitle, if you have one. If it's a series, and what edition number, who the author is, if anybody contributed to your book. So not only can you put authors, but editors, people that you did a forward to, introduction, the narrator. These people are important because they'll be added into the contents of the book, contributions and things like that. And then it goes down here, and this will appear on your book's Amazon page. So this is putting in a description of your book. So you have, I think 40 something thousand words that you can put right here, but it tells you why do book descriptions. So customers review your book description as they shop on Amazon. Often, if a reader's first experience with the content of your book, a well-written description readers' interest and assures them that your book is of high quality. So take the time to write a really good description about your book. Then it's going to ask about your publishing rights, the keywords about your book. So always research what good keywords that you want to put. That means when people are searching for your type of book, what words are they putting in to, what words are they putting in it? Social engagement, listening skills. So certain words that you want to put into here, something that you put it in there. Then it's going to ask you for categories. So you select what kind. I put literary collections, women authors, nonfiction, literary criticism, books, and reading. Always put in large print. And then if it asks if it's inappropriate language and things of this nature, mine is not. So then you hit save and continue. And anytime you need to stop, you can always hit save as draft. But it saves everything for you. And I just wanted you guys to walk you through this, because if it gives you get a free KDP ISBN number. That's that number that goes on the back of your book right here, that barcode. So this barcode right here that goes on the back of your book, this is the ISBN and the number that's attached to your book. So anyone that sells books, this becomes a barcode. So people can now scan your book. That's real important. But they will assign one for you if you don't have your own. If you have your own, you put that you have your own, and it's going to ask for it. Otherwise, you click that you want a free one, and they will assign one, but then your book is now protected. Okay? And the title. Then you put in the date. It's asking for the date. It's asking for the print options. Print options is if you want a black and white interior with cream paper, black and white interior with white paper, a colored interior with white paper. That means you want all your pictures in color. Okay? There is a difference in price. I do a lot of black and white, and sometimes I'll throw in 2 or 3 color pictures and the price doesn't change. But then it's going to ask you for your trim size. So what size you want your book to be, 6x9, 8x10, 7x10, whatever. But you can select a different size if you don't want a 6x9. Then I don't do any bleeds. And then you can do a matte cover or a glossy cover. Okay. And then once your manuscript is completed, as I stated to you guys earlier, that you need Microsoft Word, and you need to download the KDP template. And what this does will download the template for you so that you can now accomplish the manuscript. And for those of you out that don't know what that means, when you click on this tab right here, it's going to ask you, it's going to, number one, give you a video. So those of you out that need a little further assistance, you can watch the video. But step 1 is choose the template. So when I hit step 1, on a template that has, it's going to ask if you want a blank one or a template with sample content. So I'm going to always choose the template with sample content. So I click that right there and then go to 6x9. And then what it's going to do is download that template for you so that now you have a template to work off from. So now that when I click this and open it up, it's going to open up in Word. And then what happens is now you have a template, which it now shows you that you now have a template. Pull it down. 1 second. It'll now show you that you have a template here. And now this is your template. So now it's asking for the book title. So now you, number one, want to save this template so that you have this. But now it's giving you your template to create your book. So you put in the book title, you put in your name, It was copywritten 2019. It's going to ask you for, so everything that it's asking for, you go in and put it in there. It's asking for that ISBN number. So if you forgot what it was, you just go back to your tab over here and go back to your bookshelf and pull up your book, and the book will, when you pull that up, hit continue to set up. When you go to your book, it's going to give you, once you hit save and continue right here, it's going to give you your ISBN number for you to put inside your template. So all you have to do is right here is your ISBN number where it says print ISBN. So what happens is you just go in here and you highlight that and copy it. And then when you go back into your template, it's going to ask for your ISBN number right here. So all you have to do is go in right here and paste that ISBN number, 978-179, . Okay. But what happens is you get to put this number in, but then it's going to ask you for the dedication. So you go in here, it says insert dedication text here. So you go in and take this out and put in who you dedicate your book to. Okay. The pages that are left blank, you leave them blank. This is asking for the table of contents. This page is blank, so leave it blank. This is asking for the acknowledgments. Leave this page blank, and then you start chapter 1. So as you start your book, this is how it starts. You go in here when you need to put in the author's name and book title, you just go in there and double click that, and it will open that up for you so you can put in the author name. So like right here, you can go in and put in the author name. So like me, I go in and put Sherry. Okay. So that's just how simple this is. Everything, this right here has the template for you. But once you go ahead and you finish this up, but that's how you complete your book, and you can add as many pages as you like. Okay. But that's how you get to this level here. And then it's going to ask you for the book cover. So if you've already created a book cover, you hit upload your own book cover, and it will upload it for you. Otherwise, you hit launch cover creator, and now you can go right in there and create the book for you. Now, as I stated to you, to publish your book first is to go to kdp.com, set it up, sign in, set up if you don't have an account, or sign in if you do. The next thing is to decide whether you want a paperback or ebook or both. Okay. The next thing you want to do, go back to my bookshelf here. I'm just going back here to update you and bring you back up to speed so that the steps are here on the video. So we have book content, which will be your manuscript. And it is a template that you download. It's a KDP template, okay? The next thing is your book cover. So either you will upload a cover that you already have. Put this in. So you have the book content manuscript, which is the template that you are able to download, okay? You have your book cover that either you will upload your own, or they have a book creator, book cover creator, okay? So you can create your own book. Then you have to go in and just complete the description of your book. You want a really good description of your book. Assign the ISBN number to your book. Categorize your book. So that's how they're going to the category. So is it literature? Is it women's book? Is it self-help? You go in there and describe the category so that they know where to file your book in bookstores and in libraries. The next thing you want to do, as I'm going through here, see it says continue setup. If you guys are on it, you see it for yourself. But those of you all that can't, you can just come back to this video at any time so that you can see. But you go in and finish your information. When it says description, it's talking about everything about your book. You want to describe it. You want to put in who is the editor, who is the contributing authors. You want to put in your publishing rights. You own the copyrights. If it's a series of books, you want to put that information in there. The keywords are very important. So I'm going to put this down in here in red. When it comes to descriptions, it's very important that you have some strong keywords. Very strong keywords. Those are adjectives that describe your books. Okay. Then, as I save and continue, and you go forth. Okay, here. The next thing you will be doing is your print options. So let me put this in here in black. Print options. So that's you deciding if you want a 6x9, 8x10, 11x14. You get to describe what kind of book that you want. So what I'm going to do is make this a little bit more plainer for everybody.
And y'all, I'm going to save and submit. Here we go. Ready, Sherry? Drum roll, please.
Drum roll, please.
Here we go.
And she is actually going through the process, which is pretty awesome. So the first thing is KDP, y'all. KDP.com. And you're going to set up or sign in. The next thing you're going to do is book description and book details. That's going to tell you, and you're setting your whole book up. The next thing is the free ISBN or upload your own ISBN. Then you need your book cover, and they have a book creator there. So you take advantage of the book creator and create your own book cover. You got to create your book size. Okay, so that's if you want it to be a 6x9, 8x10. All of this is done in KDP. Then you get to decide your book dimensions. So that means if you want the book to be matte or glossy. All right. And that is the steps. Once you sign in, you do the description of your book. Because signing in and setting up everything is setting you up as a publisher. So you can name your publishing company, the whole nine. Then you have book description, which is your book details, telling everything about your book, your title. It's going to ask for the title and all of that. Then your free ISBN or upload your own, your book cover and book details. Also, what you're going to have in here is your book template. Which ultimately becomes your manuscript, okay? So KDP allows you to download. So it'll say KDP template, download. You want to download that, the one that says with book content details. Because what happens is it's just walking you through what to put on the right pages, which is awesome. Because if it's supposed to be blank, it'll leave it blank for you. If it's supposed to have something on it, it'll let you know what to put on it. So you just delete what's there and put the right thing there. Okay. And once you walk yourself through these steps, you're going to upload your manuscript because it asks you. So everything on KDP has information for you to read. So I tell everybody, read. That's why they call me Mama Reread, because I want you to read and reread. Okay? Read and reread. There's little taps. Yeah, Mama Reread. That's my name. REEREAD. Reread.
All right.
So when you read and reread, I'm gonna put reread up here. Reread. Then you get to upload your manuscript and check that off, because then your book cover, once you finish creating it, you save it, and then your book cover will be created. You can put a check, and then it's going to ask you, it's going to have a box there that says, what did it say, Tanya? Preview.
Preview.
Okay, it's going to say launch the previewer.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm launching now.
So when you launch the previewer, the good thing about the launch previewer tab is going to go in there and it's going to find some errors. And when it finds those errors, if any, then you go in and fix it. So you go back to your template, you go back to your original Word document, the template that you downloaded, and go back in there and fix it. Then whatever it's telling you to fix, it'll tell you what page the error might be on. It'll tell you if you went outside the lines or went too far, your picture's not right or something like that. Now, sometimes it'll say that the picture is not 300 DPI, but 200 DPI is okay. It might have a slight blur to it, but sometimes that's kind of cute. It kind of has a kind of like a blurry look. But make sure you pay attention when you are putting in your pictures. You can also use a tool, and let me give you some tools. So once you're in the launch previewer, you've pretty much completed your book. Now, one thing I suggest is make sure that when you get through with your template, you print it, okay? So once you get through with your template, you want to, your manuscript, you want to print your manuscript. So I always put on here, once you complete it, you want to print it, and then you want to get it edited.
And Miss Ray,
Yes.
it says when we're in that process, it's telling us that it could take a few minutes before it prints.
Correct.
And
So
that's right.
So that's where she's at. It's letting you know that it's once you upload it, it's going straight to the people there at KDP. They get it immediately. Okay, so you know within probably 5 to 10 minutes where you stand with your book. But the great thing is it's about the communication and you perfecting your book. So make sure before you upload your manuscript that you print it out, and then you get a red pen. I tell Miss Tanya, print it out, and then get a red pen and go through your manuscript and find all the boo-boos, all the misspelled words, all the commas. The Grammarly is really good. And that's why I'm going to give you some tools over here. These are some tools. And I give you this information because it's free. Now, our business hours is $10 an hour to come to the Souls Right House for us to help you with additional help if you can't do it on your own. But it's all about self-taught and you taking the me time factor, just like those of you all that are home and can take this time with us to spend learning to do this. You'd be surprised of just how rewarding it feels to you to know you've just completed something and you did it on your own. It was you was at home, you took the time to do it. By the time you at home, you do a little cleaning around the house and take some time and do this book. One thing I've learned is that when it gets complicated, it gets frustrating, or you can't do it, then that means that, first of all, God is not in anything that's of a frustration. Okay, you start getting mad and angry, it's time to put it down or call someone and ask questions. Don't ever spend more than an hour on one thing and be stuck right there, because they call it writer's block, or it becomes a block, but God is trying to tell you something, and sometimes you have to stop. Once you spend about an hour on something and you can't figure it out, then that's the time to pick up the phone and you make a phone call to your mentor that's helping you through your books, okay? That's real important. That's what mentors are for, okay? They're there to say, hey, let me FaceTime you and see what you're doing. If I can't come over there, I can look and see what you're doing. I can just call you and video call you, and we can work it through. But that's what mentors, woman-towards do. People that are there for you are there to help see you complete this, okay? So don't get stuck. But what we want to do before I get out of here is I'm going to give you some tools that I want you guys to get to go do something today. So these right here are the steps through KDP that will have you published. Don't do it all in one day. Take the time to really get your little spiral books back out, okay? But the tools that I'm going to give you is, first of all, make sure you download Grammarly. Okay, it has a free tool, but it also has where you can have it also has one that you can pay. So depending on what you want to do, okay, that's one tool. The second tool is PZAP. PZAP.com is a really good tool for you having to sometimes take a picture. It's a photo editor. Somebody say, what is PZAP? It is a photo editor. Okay, and it's free. And through PZAP.com, you're able to take a picture and turn it into a 300 DPI. Okay, it can take your picture where you took it from your phone. Most phones already have 300 DPI, and so does the camera. But when you go to PZAP.com, it is a photo editor app, and it just allows you to take a picture and go in there and make it pretty, put some effects on it, do some things, put some lettering on it, but to where once you save it and you attach it to whatever you're doing, number one, it's copywritten. You can put your name on it. It becomes a copywritten picture that you've created, but then it's your picture. So it becomes good if you need it for an author photo or it's asking you about a DPI thing. But if it's 200 DPI, it's still going to be okay. The next tool I'm going to give you is Poster My Wall. Poster My Wall. Poster My Wall. This one will allow you to create book covers. It will allow you to create videos. It will allow you to create flyers and posters for your book, for your upcoming events. It's a really spectacular tool. All these tools are free. That's what being I like Angela Wright that comes on called Speak Up, Sis. Well, I'm speaking up, sis. This stuff is free. But what you pay for is people's time. So when you come to the Souls Right House, we are the Souls Right House.
Yes, it is.
And I am your right now coach. And what that stands is I am your right now coach. And what that means is I turn, well, someday I'm going to write a book, to right now I done did it. Okay? That's where I'm at. You don't have to write a complete whole 500-page novel. God may be wanting you to create some self-help books where you deal with one situation at a time. That's all most of us can handle anyway.
Amen.
We can't even read all the Bible, all the stories that's in there. We can't even complete the Bible. You feel me?
Yeah.
So sometimes reading a whole bunch of chapters, 58 chapters, people can't get through it, okay? And we understand that, okay? But what God is saying is let's write some self-help journal books where people can get to the issue right now, okay?
Yeah.
And Tanya, I just want to say thanks to you.
Thank you to me.
Yes, because that girl, she done worked hard to get this book done,
I
though.
did. And what everything that Miss Sherry said is absolutely correct. She is the right now coach for right now. And when she's talking about, because I was my novel, God said you need to lead it up. So that's why when she said the right to self-help journals, 7 is completion, and in my collection that I'm doing first is called Mommy, Why Are You? This is the subtitle of my book is Mommy, Why Are You and Daddy Not My Heroes? Now, the first book that is getting ready to be published now, that is ready for me to check the errors. The thing about that is a lot of people ask me, how would I deal with cyberbullying? So out of the 7, I started out with cyberbullying because that's the most known. My children and I never have been cyberbullied, but I know people that has. So that is part of that series. But it kind of sort of works in to leading up to my novel. So it is dealing with the pain and the issues, and that's why she said these right journals. And I didn't think about it. I was determined to do my novel first. But after she said what she said, the right coach made the right sense to building up what it does to create that. So everyone asked me how I forgive my stepfather. So the second book is going to talk about your childhood and things that we have in common and share that leads up to what I'm doing and God gave me to give. So listen to the right coach at the right house, and I'm learning too, but it's, we can learn together. That's why God set it up so y'all can see my process. And my process now is to print, and then I'm ready to pad and then just get on with it. So the right
Look at the
coach.
people. Name these people. Who we got on here? We
Let's
had
see who we got on here.
Lisa.
Lisa.
I remember Lisa with the
Coach
jam. What you say?
I know that's right.
Lisa.
And Miss Shannon Nicole.
Shanta, she said, let's
Shanta.
get it. Let's go. I got you. So that was her responding to what St. Louis.
Right.
This past Saturday, I went to this prayer service. Nothing but prayer. It was life-changing. God is good.
Amen.
Yes, he is, Shanta girl. I'm
Yes.
on my 4th book. You better
Amen.
go, girl.
Congratulations, girl. Favor God.
But I want to learn how to publish my own book. Make sure that all you have to do is go through these steps.
Yes.
And join KDP
Mm-hmm.
and get on the community page.
Right.
And then what happens is we all need to start supporting each other.
Yes.
Picture Fuzzy. She's so funny.
Well, you
Lakeitha,
know, I'm gonna tell you this.
Amanda.
Hey, Amanda. Sometimes you feel like you get frustrated, like she said, and I'm guilty of that myself.
She asked a question. If I want to create my own book cover, how will I do that?
Oh, that's what
When
I'm
you
doing.
go through KDP, now one of the things is, one of the tools I gave you is, I'm going to put this link down here, www.postermywall.com. When you go to postermywall.com, they have a way for you to create book covers, which is so awesome. But you can go in there and create that. You can also go to PZAP and create. It's just, you look for the dimensions. You want to stay true to your dimensions. You want a 6x9 book, but you can go to Poster My Wall, and they actually have, you go into where it says menu and type in book covers. It's gonna pull up hundreds of book covers.
Yes.
And what's so awesome is some of those book covers have copyright pictures on them. So your goal is to just change the picture.
Change the
So you can go into your pictures. You can take your own pictures. You can go to Google Photos, and you can actually find free stock photos. And then when you go to KDP, when you're creating a book cover, also it will have its own stock photos of different things. So you can research free photos. But I've learned to go create my own photos. I can go take a picture of one of my nieces or nephews,
and put it on.
and you can go to PZAP and turn her into a cartoon.
All right.
You feel what I'm saying?
I know.
Or I can turn her into a sketch, or I can
Yeah.
turn her into a colorful person. I can take pictures of different animals and different things of my own, and then turn them into cartoon characters. So we got to take advantage of these filters that we have. And when you go to PZAP and when you go to Poster My Wall, that's where you can go on there and learn how to create your own book covers. So it's really simple. You can contact people. You can go to Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs. That's a group that I'm a part of. You can go on that group and you can throw out a question out there. Is there anybody out there that offers free book cover help, or is there anybody out here that charges reasonably? And you'd be surprised how you get connected with people that are aligned to do what they do, to be aligned with people that do what you need.
Amen.
So get off Facebook streaming and always looking for the negative that's going on out here, and connect yourself to some writing groups that are really excited about a project that you've just completed. You know, it's nothing worse than surrounding yourself and people aren't as excited as you are about a project that you've just done. It's like, girl, you be like, girl, guess what I've just done? And you say, I just wrote a book. Girl, did you see what happened on R. Kelly's what's the name? And I'm like, I'm so tired. I hate what happened. But
do the right
thing. You know,
house.
We are about writing.
Yes.
And people, we now live in a world now where, with the Me Too movement and so many things that are coming out about the industry, it makes you so exciting to be an independent artist.
Yes.
To be independently able to use social media, that you don't have to feel like you have to dress a certain kind of way or be obligated to somebody else with your gift. We are now in an age and era where we can now be self-taught, self-made, and be persistent. And that's the thing. Surround yourself with people that help take you to the next level.
Amen.
So we just want to thank you guys for tuning in again with us this week, because we are super excited about just the direction. And
be safe.
Be safe. And God bless. And remember these steps right here, y'all. These are the tools to get you situated, to get you in a book. KDP.com. And go through these steps right here. And then if you have any questions or you're concerned, you can contact us. It's $10 an hour. And we help you if you need assistance. And $10 for 1 hour is not much for you to invest in yourself. But the information is free. So if you take the time and do a lot of it yourself, that's what the Souls Writing House is here to do. Is to help get you on the right track, to get you writing so that you can become an author right now. God bless.
Yeah.